Alrighty, here, Jasmine here, spiritual life coach and tarot oracle reader. I'm going to do some tarot therapy tonight for anyone that is going through a tough cycle. Now, what is a tough cycle? Gosh, it's usually one of those cycles where everything is breaking down. Your foundation's breaking down. Your surroundings are breaking down. Paradigms are shifting. You could feel like you're out of control or like you're treading through mud. You may be losing friends, loss of a job, loss of family members, loss of just a sense of your own personal reality. Sorry guys, cards are already dropping on the floor. So whatever a tough cycle looks like for you, it's going to look different for everybody, okay? It could be a living situation, okay? You could be in the hospital going through cancer. You could be in prison. You could be just anywhere at this time that feels tough. So we all go through tough cycles. We all have those foundational breakdowns. Some of us stay in tough cycles longer than others. Some of us apply the lessons immediately and say, I don't never want to go through that again. So we're just going to draw on some energies here today. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, divine source. I ask to channel in the energies here. This is a dark mirrors deck. So it does bring out very shadowy aspects of our reality, right? Of our subconscious mind. This is going to mirror some negative aspects that some of you guys may be experiencing. Now, you guys take the time to check out my website, The Elements of Fate, book your private reading. I will be updating my website to give you guys more reading options for sure. So expect that in the next month. All right, Spirit guys, what do we have? I'm going to grab 3 of these cards to see, because I want to read on the energy for a few of you. Please do subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Elements of Fate, as well. Subscribe to my business page. Go like that, The Elements of Fate, if you haven't done so. I do appreciate everyone who has supported me as I continue to grow my business, as I continue to expand my brand. I do appreciate all of you. So let's get 3 cards here. Naked Before Stars. Ooh. The number 18. That's very interesting. So what I'm getting here, this kind of makes me feel like someone feels like they have to perform a specific type of act for someone that they see as higher up. So this reminds me of someone who may be like in a business. They can even be in a music industry and they feel like, I have to do this to get this, okay? It kind of reminds me, because I was actually watching the R. Kelly documentary, and that's what it reminds me of, Naked Before the Stars. And it's really giving me a sense of someone who feels like they have to show themselves to someone that they feel like is a star. They look like, you know, that they feel like is illuminating, someone that they really admire. And also someone wants to become a star here. The number 18 is very interesting. This is like new beginnings and like advancement when it comes to new beginnings here. You have the 1 that represents like the magician, new manifestation energy, and you have the 8 that represents like the strength card. So I feel like someone is trying to use what they got to manifest something in their reality. And I don't really feel like you like what you actually like what you're doing, but it feels like you feel like you have to. So it kind of makes me feel like a stripper that got to go strip to pay their bills. You know that one song that says, what would you do if your son's at home crying all alone? That whole song, what is that? I can't remember who sings that, but that's what this energy reminds me of. Someone who's like exploring themselves and they're not happy about it, but they feel like they have to do it. That is definitely a tough cycle. You do have the moons on the side. So this cycle could be closing out or just beginning, or you guys could be repeating the cycle here. But I just feel, I see somebody like looking down at their mirror, like if they're getting ready. I feel like someone's like in a dark room, or they're trying not to wake the kids up as they get ready to go out to go do an act that they don't specifically want to do. Again, this is a general reading for all signs. This could very much be Aquarius, because the star sign does represent Aquarius. This could be Leo's energy as well. Let me get another card. Who's going through a tough cycle? Fragmentation. Wow. So this is very interesting here. Someone is definitely broken, right? You have the 2 here, 7. It feels like someone's broken or trying to get the answers, but they're so broken apart that they can't seem to get the answers between the pieces that are missing. You know, when you break a plate and you're like, or a glass, and you want to put it back together, but there's those little tiny pieces that are missing there. And it kind of feels like someone could be trying to look at those little tiny pieces instead of seeing the bigger pieces that they have to work with here, okay? Bringing together the pieces to get the information that you desire, you seek, okay? You're fragmented, so you're trying to pull yourself back together, but it doesn't look like you're looking at the right pieces on how to bring your situation together. This kind of reminds me of disillusionment, which kind of reminds me of the 2 of Swords here, where that moon energy, subconscious mind is, you're making up what you think it is. We're psyching ourselves out about why you're broken or fragmented. So you can't really bring yourself back together if you're not looking at yourself or looking at the situation and being truthful about it. Telling yourself the truth about what it is that you're going through, okay? A lot of us, when we are embarrassed or shameful and all those lower vibrations that make us feel like shit, we tend not to be truthful about it, because when you're truthful about it, you really have to kind of break down and cry and look in the mirror and accept for what you are. And that's, to me, the best thing that anybody can do so they can move out of a tough cycle. So someone is feeling broken here when it comes to having to do something you don't want to do. Okay, I'm getting really strong sexual vibes. I feel like someone could be prostituting and exploiting their body. Let's just say that in some type of specific way. Perchance to dream. Gosh. So, like I said, I feel like someone is trying to get to their dream, but it's like your dream ended up being your worst nightmare, to be kind of quite frank here. You have 2s, you have 8s here. You have the 7 moving into the 8, okay? There's a lot of choices that need to be made within this drowning moment. It's kind of like, damn, did I really want to do this? It's like something developed into, I didn't know it was going to be like this, and it seems as if you can't get yourself out of the sunken place. It's like you're convincing yourself there's no way to help yourself, is what I'm sensing here. Addiction. So a lot of you are letting go of addiction. I can see 111 there. So a lot of you could have got back into addiction. Okay, some of you guys moved away from addiction, and you guys decided to get back into addiction. Like, maybe you guys stopped drinking, you started drinking again. Maybe you stopped popping pills, you started popping pills again. Maybe you stopped doing lean, and you started doing lean again. You know, maybe you went back around that one person that always smokes crystal meth, and now you're doing that again. And not only are you doing that, you're exploiting your body within that. Like, wow. It feels like someone's shadow side, an old habit, is sneaking back up, and we don't want to be there. But yeah, it's so interesting, because I split the deck and there goes surrender to your addictions, right? Surrender to inner peace, right? So this is where I feel like someone is fragmented, but they're looking at the wrong pieces when it comes to their peace. You're not telling yourself the truth about what you're going through. You're not going to be able to salvage a relationship with yourself. It says it's time for complete healing. Yeah, somebody's going through it. I feel like this has to do with an identity crisis. Okay, someone just really don't know. They don't know who they are. Surrender to your soul's path. So again, I feel like the more that someone tries to elevate, transcend, ascend, transform, change, evolve, there's something that comes knocking back at your door. Maybe a trigger strikes you to do this drug again. Maybe money is getting low and you're like, I have to go exploit my body. It just feels like someone keeps going back to saying, I have to do this, instead of creating a new reality, creating endless possibilities. No, I don't have to do this another way. I'm going to create a door. I'm going to open that portal. I'm going to be the judge in my life, create justice, create a balance, and open a new portal for my reality. I feel like someone's trying to help you, but it's a sense of, again, like I said, someone's not telling themselves the truth about what they're going through. Someone's blind to prayer, so if you're not praying, it'll be a good time to reach out to the divine source. So let me see what's going on here with the tarot. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. What is the current situation for whoever this is for? What is the current situation? What is the current situation for this tough cycle? Okay, so some of you guys could be working with people here. Okay, so I'm getting someone like, I don't know why I'm getting like strip club energy. I have no idea. And for some reason I'm envisioning like 3 girls like dancing on a pole making money. That's what I'm seeing right here. What's crossing this tough cycle? I also feel like someone, if you're not at a strip club or exploring your body for money, it just feels like you are in a work environment that you're getting sexually harassed in, or someone's looking at your body or making comments as you're working on your craft. So whoever you're working close with is over-sexualizing you. What's crossing this person? What's crossing this situation for the collective spirit? And again, it's like someone's like offering you money. Like, that's so fucking weird. Okay. So again, it feels like someone's trying to exploit your body for money in your work environment, or it just feels very uncomfortable. It feels like we don't want to do this, okay? Or I'll give you more money. They're offering more money for you to continue to exploit your body. What's in the conscious mind? Money. This is absolutely for money. Somebody's exploiting their body for money. 9 of Cups. This has happened because we have a desire to get things. We like I said, it feels like someone has to make a home, a house, feed their kids. I have no choice. This is what I have to do. Gosh, this is really deep here. What happened in the past? This is all about somebody exploiting their body for money. Sun card. Okay, in the past, this was something like I mentioned that you seen that was great, right? Star card, right on top of the naked before stars. Like I said, someone could be Leo, someone could be Aquarius here, or Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But I do see that someone offered you this. Someone offered you this opportunity, and you felt like they were telling the truth about it. You felt like this was an opportunity of love, compassion. This was like a divine opportunity. It was everything that you wished for. All these emotions, the sun's there. This is like the golden opportunity. Come fly with me. Someone could have flew you out somewhere. You just felt like this is the truth. This is the truth. Yeah. This has every bit to do with money, emotions, exploitation, empress, judgment. Ooh, this is heavy. When I say read about a tough cycle, I didn't know I was going to be reading about this. Okay. So I definitely feel like someone is out in a party scene, partying with someone, and like, I feel like there's like a group, like there's like, this could be like some type of a partner and another partner where you guys are out traveling and you guys are just out getting money together, exploiting your body to create a home. As soon as I said home, you have this woman here who's building her home. So this is, someone wants everything that they want, right? And the more that you do, the more that's being offered. So someone, this definitely feels like prostitution. I'm not going to even lie. This definitely feels like prostitution. I feel like someone's coming in for the offer, and this is the woman that has what this person wants here. Coming in, and they're like, yeah, she has the physical, she has the look, she has the ability to charm this person with their emotions so she can get the money here. There's a lot of pentacles here. 3 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. There's a lot here. Why is this all happening? Why is this all happening? 2 of Pentacles. Wow. 9 of Pentacles. This is definitely like earth sign energy. Wow. And so why is this all happening? It's happening because someone feels like they have to do it. If there's a 2 of Pentacles, that's something that someone's balancing out. They're trying to weigh out their options and see what's going on. They're really going back and forth between mind over matter type of energy, heart over mind type of energy, and then they're coming in slow. They're like, wow, do I want to do this? And then again, it goes back to someone feeling like they need to do it, right? Like someone's giving this offer. You have to analyze it because you have the 2 hands here again. Someone's offering here. And you really have to, and it's not easy, but it feels like the money is good. That's what it feels like. The money is good. Okay, so, and then there you go. When I said the money is good, I look down, you have the Death card and the 4 of Wands. So I did say that it feels like someone's trying to maintain their home. This also makes me feel like someone doesn't really want the good life to end. Someone doesn't want the ability to sustain a way of living to end, but it doesn't feel like the exploration, I can only say the word, of the body is something we want to continue to do. I feel like there's a very direct masculine energy that's like maybe perhaps manipulating every time you feel like you want to not do something or not go forward with this activity. This energy here is like, no, you need to do it. You need this, and this. Maybe someone's like, maybe you're like, I can't do this. And then like, no, you got the tools, you got the gift of gab, you got the mind. You need to go out there and do it. You've done it before. So while you're trying to look at yourself in a light that doesn't want to do this, they're still looking at you in this shadowy energy. It's kind of like they're not recognizing what it is you want to move into, what it is you want to manifest, because they're so busy manipulating you to stay in this lower dimensional realm here. Okay, so then there's confusion that's being blurred. We start being denial. We start feeling like, oh my God, I can't change. I cannot possibly transition and create this portal that I was talking about earlier. I could see it here. You're trying to come through there, but it's not being granted to you. Now you have these elements here. You have the cup, the sword, the wands, the pentacles. Here you have all the fixed elements. Okay, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus. Someone is fixated on you doing this for a long time. Okay, this is the beginning, this is the end. So we like, okay, this is like someone, like I said, when I talk about cycles, this is a cycle. The man, this magician being at one and the world being the completion, this is a continuous cycle. If you could see this portal type of element here, and it kind of looks like someone's coming out the womb, right? Death, you think it's going to end. You try to transcend into this higher portal. You come here, and it's kind of like maybe you're able to step out of it for a little bit, but it doesn't feel like a complete renewal, because I feel like it's not being fully pulled out of you. This could be perhaps you have to end a certain desire for what you're lusting over, or what someone's continuously offering you. Okay, and it really is saying to cut out, okay, because the Justice card is she's really stern about balancing things. So there's a need to cut out. I feel like this emotion here, it feels very manipulative, and it's someone needs to see clearly when it comes to this manipulation, this mastered puppeting energy here, and be able to see and understand, because with this denial card, someone does not trust their emotions. Someone doesn't trust their emotions. Also just seeing someone like get hit. And then I heard like, if you love me, you'll do it. And that's what discernment is. Like, obviously, this person wouldn't hit you if they loved you, while they're asking you, if you love me, you'll do it. And you have to really come to terms with, do you love yourself? Because if you enter back into the cycle, you're going to be asking, that's going to be a hard question to answer, because it just feels like someone cannot let go of the money. When I say let go, there goes the surrender card right here. And there they go, charge it back and holding on to this offer. Someone cannot let go of the money. This is very intense. Spirit guide, what is the advice for this reading? What is the advice for this reading, please? What is the advice for this reading? I also feel like someone gave someone a complete control over their reality, and they're just like surrendering. When they got knocked down here, it's just like a surrender, like just like completely giving up. The advice is to seek spiritual counsel with someone that is a reliable source. Perhaps going to church, again, a sanctuary, really going into a physical place, a tangible place. Maybe your environments that you are at right now aren't suitable. So it's like, okay, you really need to go enter into a mosque or a synagogue, church, the chapel, wherever people go religiously to feel renewed, or give themselves, sacrifice themselves or give themselves to God. Because it feels like whoever you're dealing with, they feel like they have a God complex, and you start believing that. But going into your intuition, it's like someone needs to get back in line with God or that which is higher. That is the advice for this. To seek spiritual counsel. And you know what? They say ask and you shall find. Don't ask and it will come to you in the perfect form. You do have prayer here. So I do feel like someone needs to reach out to the divine source, right? To the heavens, the skies, whoever that you call on, your angels, your sisters. That looks different for everyone, but it is time to connect with that which is higher. So you can start creating and formulating a new path and in this tumultuous cycle. So I hope that that resonated. If it did, go ahead and comment, like, subscribe, share. My information's in the description box. I just was called to do this reading about a tough cycle, and this does seem pretty tough. And it looks like it's going to be continuous unless you decide to take a specific action and sacrifice, running away, ending that cycle. You have that snake there wrapped around there. This is sacrifice. This is rebirth. Death card, rebirth, Scorpio energy. There's a lot of fire energy here and a lot of Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy here. It's a lot of control, a lot of lack of self-worth here. This is a lot of really convincing someone else, convincing yourself you're on a path that you should be on, but knowing that it's not the right path. It's just like you're convincing yourself, but you just know, this is not for me. This is not for me. And it's like, okay, since we know that's not for you, where do we need to go? We need to connect to that which is higher. Because honestly, you are all the gods, all the heavens, all the hells are actually within you. So you have to figure out, like, what side are you going to be on? Higher vibrational, lower vibrational? That's what you have to decide. So you have to find a way to release your belief. So you guys, that is your reading, and I am going to let you go. Peace.